So without wasting any of your guys' time, we only need 200 subscribers by March, and March is right around the corner. So if you guys could be kindly enough and kind enough to help me beat my goal by subscribing and hitting that subscribe button down below. So tip number one, and this is the most talked about thing on this channel overall, but most of you still don't seem to understand it. I don't know why, but learn player spawns. Now please put on your earbuds, max out your volume if you can. I'll wait. So yeah, let's just wait a bit. All right, so you're done, right? Ready? Okay. So a spawn I noticed that none of you really took advantage of is the hill on top of Labs 23. Reasons I said this in particular is because it lets you, if you spawn in with a decent kit like an AK and some tier 3 on, then you have not just one chance, but 3 chances in 3 player spawns around you if you spawn on that hill that you can get kills from. So going over to this rock, a player has a chance to spawn on the dirt road, as you can see here, and you can hold this angle, and then also you can hold this angle to get an easy ass kill in the tree line of where you can kind of hide and wait for a scav to start shooting kind of near the storage area. And once the scav dies, you kind of know that there's a player around there, or even if the scav just continuously shooting, you know that there's a player in that vicinity that you can get a kill from. And then also another thing is that you can also hold this angle when they come outside of the parking garage. It's a really risky because you kind of have to make your way down there, but once you do and you hold that angle, even if they're already inside of that building looting, you can hold that angle and wait for them to just walk out. They will not expect you at all. Believe me, I've gotten so many kills doing this and using this strat. It is risky and you have to really rush over there when getting it, but believe me, the payout is extremely worth it, because for some reason people bring a lot of stuff to island. Don't really understand it, but hey, it is what it is. But also what I've noticed is that on this angle in particular, most people don't really go outside in the front garage part because it's probably the most exposed area, and they don't really want to walk out there because as soon as you walk out there, there's a scav on the road, and then there's also other elements and stuff like that. So yeah, that area is going to be the one that you can hold down the most, and usually I've actually gotten 3 kills from this angle total. One was being a solo. One was a solo, he was decently kitted. One was a duo, they were actually really kitted, and then one was a little Timmy literally running in with me. But yeah, it's still a kill at the end of the day. So if you're going for quest, or if you're going for a challenge with a certain gun or something like that, take advantage if you do spawn on this hill spot. Most people, when they spawn on this hill spot, they like to run to labs or just run away from the spot because it's so open. No, you can take advantage of these player spawns and get easy kills. Before we get on to the next tip, editor Nova here, as I said, I just wanted to say, once we do hit 4K, I'll be giving away 4 DLC bonuses, bundles, and also 1 nuclear night edition of the game on PC or Quest. So if you guys have the base game and don't have DLC, or if you don't even have the base game at all, hey, or if you just have the base game and you want to upgrade, you can get a free upgrade by entering the giveaway once we. Okay, so yeah, consider subscribing down below. Anyways, on to the next tip. Tip number 2, stop fucking eating that Snickers and let them pass. If you're in a sticky situation and you really want to extract, or you really want to get a certain item for a quest or something like that, sometimes it's good to just be quiet and literally sit there and do absolutely nothing. I mean nothing. Don't sneeze, don't rotate, don't even try to slow walk. Because if they're a 3-man and they walk past you, all you have is a Makarov. Best recommendation is to shut the hell up. Don't let your ego take over. I repeat, don't let your ego take over. And I don't want to hear someone in the comments typing away, oh, I got a perfect 3 headshots on a duo and with a pistol before, I can do it again. No, it won't happen. But my question to you is, how many times did that happen? Once? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Tip number 3, reposition more. When you're fighting someone or even a group of players, do not stay in the same spot, and do not even dare try to repeak it. I see too many people trying to repeak and repeak from the same angle. If you're gonna repeak, at least crouch and repeak, because this is the most stupidest shit I see you guys do. Like, you take a few shots and repeat the same angle, next thing you know, die. So take this clip for example. So Did you hear that? My gun's empty. In my head, I'm thinking I need a better gun. So I ran all the way to garage, found an SKS, as you can see, and waited. After this kill, I knew in my head, all right, there's 2 down, there's only 1 more person alive. What do? I re-fucking-position. You need to reposition. Also, on top of me repositioning, I found a Luddy, which led me to literally get the kill. And also a bonus to that, he came up and he was looting. He didn't think nobody was there. But guess what? Little did he know, I was around the corner. So this always applies to everything you do in this game, even if it's sniping. Because if you fire off that first shot, and most of the times people will hear you, and most of the times you're only bringing a sniper to what? Island, or even Mecca or Mika, however you want to pronounce it. But yeah, most of the time somebody heard you, and now they kind of know where you are, and so you need to move as far as possible, as fast as possible, and as covert or camouflaged as possible. Move in the tree lines, move tree to tree, do something to kind of not like make your opponent, or kind of not make you look like just you're running, because if you're just running, you're basically asking to just get domed in the head at that point. Tip number 4, stop panicking unless you need to. Here's an example. Let's say you're running a Mosin on silent for whatever reason, trying to get a quest or trying to get some clips, anything of that sort. So let's say you come across somebody that's extremely too close to you, but you know that they don't see you. They don't see you at all. But instead of taking your time to line up the shot and get a correct shot, right? Guess what you do? You let off a shot in panic. Well, guess what? They didn't know where you were before, but now they do. And guess what? They have an AR. Most likely, you're dead. So what I mean by literally don't panic, don't panic. Take your time. There's no reason to panic. If they're not shooting at you, and you know that a player's not aiming at you, there's no reason to panic at all. You can line up a good shot, gaining you that kill. If you go into silo, if you go into island, if you go into Mecca, whatever, you're going to any map, and you see a player and you know that they don't see you, but they're looking elsewhere and they're not looking directly at you, and you know that, take your time and line up the perfect, meanest, fattest headshot for their dome. Or if you can't, shoot at their chest. Any type of damage to them, making them die faster or die quicker in that matter, is a plus to you, which can gain you the kill, unless you have horrible aim. This goes back to what I said earlier. Some of you in this game have horrible aim, and it really just upsets me. Go do some VR aim trainer. Go do some target practice in the Ghost of Tabor target center. It's not hard. It's literally hide over bore. I go over this so much. I went over this in so many videos. Anyways, I'm just rambling at this point. Tip number 5, stop sprinting. Now, this is one I hear all the time, especially in silo. All I hear is just do, and metal clanking and jumping and shots and stuff. I just hear too many people sprinting. If you play this game for a long amount of time, you'll eventually figure out how people move, where to expect high traffic positions, where to move where it's safer at. You expect these things, and when you're new to this game, you don't really expect these things. So stop sprinting, kind of slow down your overall gameplay, because when you sprint, it gives your position away. I don't know if some of you new players would know that, but it gives your position away. And what I mean by this is that if you need, like, say for example, I am on, let's give an example, island, right? I'm on island. I'm inside of a building. At this point, yes, I can walk slow. I can creep. I can take my time, right? I can move slow, move covert, and move smartly. But if I'm outside, hell no, I'm running. I'm running. You know why I'm running? I don't want to get shot. That's why. It's so simple to kind of figure that out. Like, okay, for a better example, if I'm trying to make my way to lab 23 and I'm moving, I'm going to run there. But once I get to the back of the building or the front of the building or even the side of the building where that little garage area is, I'm going to slowly creep my way in there to not make as much noise as possible. You won't believe how many times I've heard people running in Labs 23, which is basically, in my mind, I'm like, okay, you're basically giving me the kill, because all I gotta do while you're running, you can't hear anything. I'm slow walking. I could kill you easily, and it's happened so many times. So please slow down, stop sprinting. Unless you truly need to, stop sprinting. In my personal opinion, only sprint realistically when you honestly need to, when you're getting shot at, when you need to move fast, when you need to rotate. Tip number 6, don't be dumb. What I mean by this is that this one's kind of honestly plain and simple. I don't even need to really explain it. Just don't be dumb. If you have only one NRS but you're low on HP and you hear gunshots close by, don't think in your mind, oh, I can go kill one of them and get their NRSs and heal up and kill the other guy. No, that's dumb. Just go to extract with your loot, please. You'll thank me later. I'm trying to help you guys. I see way too many people, and I've actually killed way too many people. Even today, prime example, I spawn at Church of Fish. I hear gunshots. I'm full HP. I go push that player. As soon as he kills that one player, there's another player that comes, and as the player that came up on the hill, because okay, to give you guys a frame of mindset of where I was in this whole thing, was basically, right, I am at the Church of Fish on the mountain looking at prison. That other player is on sniper, like where that little campfire is on top of the mountain. I see him. He's low. I shot him twice and he died. This is what I'm talking about. Don't be dumb. Heal up. Unless you have literally nothing to lose, then yeah, sure, go take that fight. I don't care at that point. But if you have at least some type of stuff that you can at least make money off of, because a lot of you in this game are honestly broke, but if you have something that you can at least make money off of, take that time out to go and extract. Don't just like sit there and think, oh, I can go take this fight and maybe get heals from this. No, you can't, because most of the time you're probably gonna die, and most of the time he just probably cleaned up that fight and he's already healed. He's already full HP. He's ready to take another fight. You're not. Yes, you could pop that NRS and it can give you maybe close to full HP, but do you really want to take that chances when he has full HP and you're barely there? No, you don't. Go extract. So guys, honestly, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I know I mentioned it in the beginning and even in the middle, but please subscribe. We are so close to hitting our goal. Also, if you watch to the end, comment the word bagel and I'll know, and I'll also heart your comment and maybe kind of send you a little message for some free items. So yeah, also update. I don't know when it's dropping, but I posted a little poll not too long ago, but guess what we're getting? We are finally actually getting textures for ammo. A lot of you have actually commented this. I even wanted this for the longest ever since the war been out, but we're finally getting it. So yeah, be happy about that. But anyways, guys, have a nice day or night wherever you are. Love you all. Peace.